Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Ultra Confusion Thursday Night Hangout.
Do you know what? Thursday is my most favorite day of the week.
Because you get to hang out with this cool guy.
Well, I was going to say that means tomorrow's Friday, it's the weekend, but there's that too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, of course, am your host, Charlie, and I'm joined once again by the prolific comer himself, Zealeus.
Sup, good people
Now,
of
ladies
the world?
Of the internet, the ones and zeros, the interwebs.
The world.
Indeed. The universe.
Could it be?
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the video version of this, and well, I guess if you're watching it, then you are watching the video version of this. If you're listening, then it's the audio version, so you can't actually see what's going on. But, ladies and gentlemen, we do want to take a quick break and moment to pimp out the shirts that these are the prototypes. I'm wearing the Alter Your Gaming Confusion, and Zealeus is wearing Keep Gaming in the Free World.
Amen to that, brother.
These, of course, were created by our super fan, aka Alex, and she's also the one behind this amazing shirt as well.
There's more. Oh, take it off.
It's my son playing the guitar.
Nice.
Which is awesome by itself. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, these are the prototypes. These will be the ones that we're going to try to, maybe raise some funds and sell
Pedal to the masses.
Pedal to the masses. And then there will be some some specially Ultra Confusion shirts for myself, Zealeus, Jesse, and Jason, and whatnot.
Heck yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it, my friends.
What are we getting into, sir?
I think we're going to talk games or nerdy stuff,
Like
or
so.
some of the other
Football?
Well,
Football.
that's over.
Football's a game.
It is a game of inches.
Aren't
some
all
would say.
games over by the definition when you're watching it? Because the moment you watch, before you can even talk about it, is already passed.
God, I wish that was true about baseball, but no.
Ooh, touche, touche. I stand corrected.
Oh my God. Anyways, so ladies and gentlemen, on every Thursday night we do a live show on Twitch, twitch.tv/AlterConfusion, in which this show is all about you, the audience. You give us the topics, and we're going to try to talk to them. Hopefully, you lend us your voice so that we can go, kind of like both ways here. It's a two-way street.
There's so many ways it could go.
Indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start right off the bat, and let's start with. I'm sorry, I got to look at the side here. Let's start off with the fact that we are now in an age where we can experience a traveling Halo FanFest carnival or amusement park.
That's too much. It's too much for me to handle.
But
I want to know what to do.
Would
I have to play Halo at this theme fest?
So basically, it's going to be called Halo Outpost Discovery. It's going to offer 300,000 square feet of sci-fi fandom. Let's see here. It's going to have packed with experiences from Xbox's pivotal sci-fi series.
Well,
let's see here. Unfortunately, it's not coming. I mean, the closest it's going to come to Atlanta is Orlando. But the places that they're listing right now is Orlando, Philadelphia, Chicago, Houston, and then Anaheim, which makes total sense because California, and you're right outside Disney, and yeah. Anyway, so this traveling attraction will basically run for a single weekend in each of the cities, and will give you the chance to see a real-life Halo ring and a Warthog.
Wait, Halo Ring and Warthogs are real?
They're going to make it. They're going to have a laser tag arena. There's going to have an escape room. There's going to be VR and simulation stations filled with Halo experiences. And you're even going to have panels that you're going to attend. You
know what that sounds like? It's like, remember the old-time carnivals that would come to your town? Mm-hmm. And they're all the little rides, and they pack up and move the entire thing week to week. That's what it kind of reminds me of.
Except they're not abusing the elephants.
Aww.
So anyways, so for those out there who are in Orlando, Philadelphia, Chicago, Houston, and Anaheim, currently the exact tour dates for those 5 cities, that's 5, yeah, 5. Orlando is going to be July 5th through the 7th. Philadelphia, July 19th through the 21st. Chicago is August 2nd through the 4th. Houston is August 16th through the 18th, and Anaheim is August 30th through September 1st.
Actually, sounds like it'd be pretty cool to go to. I'd be interested in going if it came to town.
Now, of course, if you want all the details and you want to check out tickets, just go to HaloOutpostDiscovery.com. That's a mouthful, but literally do what Zealeus usually does, and that is just type in Halo Outpost.
To the Google.
You probably don't even have to put Discovery. As soon as you put Halo Outpost, it's probably be Halo Outpost Discovery. There. Boom. And you too can join in on the fun of this traveling, it's not a circus, it's a amusement park.
It's a Halo circus.
It's a Halo amusement park.
I'm sorry. Is this like the new and improved 2000 era version of a circus?
Yes. There's no live animals, only digital.
But they're
Yes,
But they're
maybe.
real. But they're real to me. Pixels have feelings, man.
Well, actually, we're probably there. We're probably in a world where pixels do have feelings. So be very careful, ladies and gentlemen.
The pixel on the screen knows how I feel, man. I can steer.
And if they don't, then, well, you know, something's
It's
wrong.
staring into my soul right now.
It is. It really is. Unfortunately, Zealeus' soul is very corrupted.
There's not a lot to see there. Not gonna lie. Like, whoa, yeah. Is there anybody in there? That's gonna be the conundrum.
I think there's a song about that. Was there any battle out there? Oh, no, it's out there, not in there.
Yeah, same idea.
Same difference. Same
I
difference.
don't
All right,
understand.
so a company that's been around forever. Well, it's actually combined and all that stuff. So Square Enix.
Squaresoft.
Squaresoft, Square, whatever the hell you want to call it. They have, of course, first of all, let me just put this out there ahead of like chit-chatting here. Square Enix is not going away anytime soon. However, I do want to point out that they took a pretty heavy hit when it comes to finances. So basically, they suffered, $1.63 billion for the 9 months ending in December 31st, 2018. But the problem is that the operating income and ordinary income have been impacted even heavier. The former is down 65.3%, and the latter fell 54.1%. So basically,
That's a big difference.
Square Enix lost a shit ton of money. Let's just put it that way, okay? They got hit really, really hard by merchandising. Not as much merchandising. The apparently overall decline in digital entertainment, which handles its video games. Which one of the things that was cited was actually their MMO. They didn't actually list what MMO, but they said MMO.
I'm going to assume Final Fantasy 14. It's a pretty safe bet.
Now, there were two heavy hitters that did make a shit ton of money. That, of course, is Just Cause 4 and the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Those, like, blew shit out of the water. However, the rest of the shit basically tanked it.
Well, and like Final Fantasy 14 has been kind of helping to prop up Square Enix for some years now. That's kind of been their stabilizer. And when you have a year when it doesn't quite exceed their expectations or keep their status quo, it's going to hurt their overall bottom line. Because that's kind of got them through some less than stellar sales on some of their titles that they thought they might do better otherwise.
Now, of course, the one thing, this is huge for Square Enix, and it's probably why, you know, don't even pay attention to what the hell is going on. The release of Kingdom Hearts 3
Ooh, yeah.
is not in this calculation, okay?
Ah, yes.
Which, because it was released after this, like, calculation stuff.
Sure.
So I'm pretty damn sure that Kingdom Hearts 3 will cover even more ground than probably Tomb Raider and Just Cause combined.
I mean, how long have people been waiting on Kingdom Hearts 3? Long time.
Too damn long.
I mean,
Not as long as those waiting for Half-Life 3.
I thought you were going to say as long as we waited for Duke Nukem Forever.
That was 11 years, wasn't it?
Well, because one of those you will be dead by the time the next one comes out.
What, Half-Life?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if VR were to completely 100% take off, Valve would have to make a Half-Life 3 because it would have to be like fine-tuned, not this like I'm in this environment and I shout shit and then magically it does something.
So
I'm talking like full immersion. Yes, it's like the Kinect or the
Kinect with
PlayStation.
goggles.
The fuck is the PlayStation bouncy light up bouncy ball?
I like playing with my bouncy balls.
That's inappropriate for the show, sir.
I don't know your mind. Get your mind out of the gutter, man.
Oh my lord! Oh my
Jeez.
lord! So, anyways, so I'm sure that Square Enix will just be fine. But of course, when you see estimations, or not estimations, when you see reports in the billions of lost revenue,
that's a good
to
amount
us,
of money.
very, very poor people, we're like, holy ballsack, I'll never see that amount of money in my whole entire life.
Or the next life, or the next life, or the next life, or the next life. Or the next
If
life.
you believe in reincarnation.
Man, we need some massive inflation to make that happen.
Yeah. So anyways, I just found that interesting that, even, well, I mean, if you look at all the companies from when we really jumped into gaming, there's not actually a lot of them around.
Well,
they've been kind of like gobbled up by other companies.
They've either died off.
Yep.
And their IP is now, who knows who actually owns it.
Yep.
Or like you said, they've been gobbled up by your EAs and the Activisions of the world. Is a lot of times what ends up happening too.
What was that company? Oh, I can see the logo in my head, but I can't remember what it is.
Maxis.
Maxis became Firaxis.
Yes. I never noticed how much that kind of rhymed until now.
Yeah. Spartan! We bash in EA again? Sure. Well, yes and no.
Not this story specifically.
We were actually, EA probably has kept some of the franchises that we grew up with alive. However, they're probably in like deep freeze storage.
Going back to the losses, I forget who it was. If it was either EA or Activision. Who makes
Say the name of the game.
Battlefield 5? Is it one of the two of them?
Activision.
Okay, so they actually said that the reason that it lost sales was because they concentrated too much on the single-player component instead of the Battle Royale.
Nope, sorry. It's EA.
Yeah, I know it was one of the two.
I'm a
Yeah,
douche.
yeah, it's fine. What are those two douches?
Activision is Call of Duty.
So it's like, you got the CEOs of these big companies basically saying, if a AAA title, because AAA titles ain't doing too hot lately in the first place.
No.
In the grand scheme of things. To be fair, they haven't been very...
Well, to be honest with you,
I feel like
these AAA titles, they have to...
Pretty much, Spartan, that's because one of them has microtransactions, the other one doesn't as much. I mean, honestly, that's what it comes down to. It's really what it is.
Speaking of Battle Royale, what the hell is the name of that game?
Battle Royale?
No.
Smite?
No. There's a game that just came out.
Oh, the one that came out like last week.
Yeah, that's like blowing...
Wait, Barton was talking about it. He was talking about it on the show. Apex Legends.
Yeah, Apex Legends. Apparently, that's blowing people's minds.
Like in a good way?
Ninja has started playing Apex Legends.
Oh dear.
So that, my friends, is literally like the biggest stamp of fucking approval for Battle Royale games that you can get. I saw something popped up on my
it's
my
EA,
newsfeed.
right? That one?
I think so.
Yeah, it's one of the big ones.
But
like, I never even heard about it, and all of a sudden it's like, here's this free-to-play game that everybody's playing. OMG! I'm like, really? I thought it was one of the big ones, but yeah.
Here we go. Apex Legends Unreal launch. 1 million players in 8 hours, 2.5 million players in a day, 10 million players in 3 days.
And again, that goes back to two things. One, free-to-play. And two, the CEOs of the companies like EA being like, why the hell are we doing this? Who cares about single player? Because you don't get 10 million downloads in the first day. Because,
Well, the other thing is the latest and greatest and newest, shiniest thing.
When we talked about in the past how it seems like video games go like in genre cycles, right?
Yep.
Like you had the cycle of the MMO, you had the cycle of the FPS, you had the cycle, particularly in the indies, of the point and click.
Yep.
Now, you had the MOBA, you had the MOBA cycle thrown in there, and now, yes,
Battle Royale.
We're absolutely in the Battle Royale cycle. That's what.
Yep.
And you're going to see all these companies, kind of like it happened with FPSs and happened with MOBAs. They're like, oh my gosh, we'll have to make this genre game because they're going to see the success now of Apex Legends. I think, you have PUBG, and then you had Fortnite, right?
Fortnite, then
But those
Fortnite
are
and
got
PUBG.
the two big ones, and probably got companies like, ooh, we need
What
to
about
start,
Realm Royale
Sure.
by Hi-Rez?
yes, we need to start thinking about this battle royale. And now with the success of Apex Legends, now every damn company's really going to get into it.
Anthem is down. Yeah. Well, look at. Thank you, Spartan. Well, look at Anthem. They are getting shit from the community for showing their roadmap for in-game content, and these kids are pissing themselves because they feel like they aren't even getting a full game because there's a roadmap being tracked in a living game. Hey, kids, welcome to fucking reality.
But yeah, I think you're right, Spartan, because you think about it, like if you play, and to be fair, this is actually why I've kind of turned to the dark side and really just play a lot of Overwatch lately, is because like it's immediate gratification, right? I don't have to, I can play, like I haven't played Overwatch in 2 weeks. And that's fine because I know that, let's say it's your JRPG, right? If I don't play a freaking JRPG in 2 weeks, I'm going to sit down and be like, my God, who are my 87 characters? I don't know who any of these people are. Let me go refer to my codex to figure out who everybody is and their elemental weaknesses and strengths. And
108.
Sorry, by heart. Like, so I've kind of come to that point where I don't get quite as invested, and I understand. And it makes me sad to know this about myself.
Now, I
So
know.
I understand on one hand, like where they're coming from with like the media gratification in the games. On the other hand, it's kind of tragic because we are in an age where we are definitely losing the investment from these bigger titles to really make it. I mean, look at what happened with Andromeda, Mass Effect, right? Mass Effect Andromeda.
Way too fucking rushed.
Yes,
But not as rushed as. Oh my God! I just blinked out. That huge game by BioWare,
Dragon Age Inquisition.
Dragon Age 2, which is
yeah,
absolute shit.
But it's like you're seeing. I don't know. There's just something about. Obviously, companies just don't care as much about single-player games anymore. That's what it comes down to.
Ladies and gentlemen, just real quick. Zealeus was trying to talk about JRPGs. And he was listing a number. I kept saying 108. That reference is to a game franchise called Suikoden, where there's 108 stars that you have to collect 108 characters. And I'm still sour about that because the first game is the only time I tried to get all 108 stars, characters, and I missed by one fucking thing because I accidentally exited a city before checking all the fucking back alleys, so I only got 106 instead of 108, simply because if you had 107, then one gentleman who had died previously would have been resurrected. Spartan 0137, EA and BioWare had some arguments with
Mass Effect
Andromeda and content pushing forward. Right, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, back in the good old days, this is an entire game, okay? I love using props. So here's the entire game. This is your game now. Here's the DLC. Ta-da!
Yeah, it was. I think a problem with Mass Effect Andromeda, too, to be fair, is it was a product of its own hype. You had Mass Effect, the trilogy, which was phenomenal. It had great storylines. It actually was okay. Like, it wasn't the best action game ever, but it had that storyline, and then it had so much to live up to, where it was almost like setting it up for failure, because us, the audience, was like, this must be the best game ever, right? Because it has to be better than all the previous Mass Effects, right? It was just an impossible expectation to live up to. So yeah, it's disappointing because it's not like Mass Effect Andromeda was a bad game. I mean, it was a perfectly acceptable game. It was a good game. It just wasn't. It just didn't blow everybody's feet off like the original Mass Effect. So that's what's frustrating. Like, if Mass Effect Andromeda came out without the existence of the entire Mass Effect trilogy, I honestly think it would have been fine.
How about this?
Because it had so much to live up to.
How about if Mass Effect Andromeda came out first?
Yep.
And then the trilogy came afterwards.
Same thing. But here's the problem, though, is I think Mass Effect would have been grilled, though, because of its combat. Because the combat in Mass Effect is not the greatest in the world. It's
Come on, dude. It's all about. Oh shit! I just forgot. What the hell is the all-terrain vehicle?
I'm leaving now.
What's the name of the damn thing?
The Mako.
Yeah, the Mako.
I
That was
still-
Zealeus' bread and butter. Bread and butter.
That
Good Lord.
like there's a reason I did not replay the entire trilogy was because of the damn Mako. I would have replayed it again, but the thought of playing that damn Mako with the worst controls of any game I've ever played, I'm like, no, I just can't do it. Like, oh, that freaking Mako is just obnoxious.
See how much love and support he has for the Mako?
It's terrible. It's just,
I'm just saying.
ugh.
I'm just saying. But yes, I miss the days of not getting nickel and dime for everything. Now, of course, when you have these free-to-play games, of course, they're going to find interesting ways to get you to literally buy into the system.
Now, what I'm waiting for is gacha games to come to like your AAA titles. And so, for those who don't know what gacha,
You mean come to triple? They're already there.
no, but in a different way.
Okay.
So you already have loot box. So for
Yeah.
those who don't know what gacha is, it's really usually very Japanese games where they come from, then they come stateside, and basically you have characters/cards who level up via loot boxes, right? Because you have to get the cards. I know we have loot boxes in our games.
It's a lot of romance games that are naughty that we can't get here.
That's not gacha games.
Yes, it is over in Japan. Do you know how much money people spend on leveling
Not
up their
these
character
gacha
cards?
games. Well, the ones we have.
Hello?
Oh, you don't say.
No, I'm just saying. EA's current CEO is the creator of the loot box formula. Perfect. Great.
So
Awesome.
really, it's all his fault.
Well,
It's also our fault for playing the games.
right. I mean, we're basically
I mean,
if shit ain't broke, you're not gonna fix it. People are willing to pour a shit ton of money to make their if you're playing certain games, interactive sexual conquest more engaging.
oh,
Or you have a more well-rounded or super awesome character that can kick ass
in many ways.
in many ways,
Yeah. So I hear.
Now, it is a very, very dangerous path. Path.
And it's a path we're headed down. We've been headed down.
We're on it. I mean, we're smack dab right in the effing middle. Spartan 0137. So back in 2007, he was a project manager that had that formula pitched in a FIFA spinoff that utilized an in-game mechanic for purchasing cards in a random system.
Yep.
To get, like, I'm assuming probably, like the equivalent of like Ronaldo and Messi and all those people. And if you get enough cards, then you can upgrade it to like
Super
bronze,
Messi.
silver, gold,
gosh.
platinum. So you can have all these like awesome stuff happening. I hate that fucking shit.
So it's interesting because I played a number of gacha games over the years on the iPhone. It seems that
oh Jesus, they live and breathe on those things.
and it seems like there's two different systems I've seen. You have one where basically it costs a lot to purchase this stuff, but then the developer is kind of somewhat generous with your cards, right? They might help you out a little bit to try to entice you to keep you around. But then you got the other way around, where it's really easy to get these 5-star characters, but they're not nice to you at all. So it's kind of like they have like different ways, depending on which gacha game you got, to try to buy you in. Either they don't give you anything, or they give you something to like entice you in. And
Hello, Pokemon Go.
But so which one for you, like, entices you to play the game? Like,
You give me a little bit of something and let me get into give me just enough into the game where I have to continue on, but in order to do so, I need to drop some mad cash.
Sure. Yep.
Hello, Pokemon Go. Or what was that game that I was like super duper heavy in? Marvel Puzzle Quest.
Yes.
Jesus, that drops a serious.
Are you still playing Pokemon Go?
Yes, but I'm not spending any more money on it.
Okay. There you go.
Fix me a sandwich and call me pretty and I'm all yours. Game-wise. That's about right. Yeah.
You watched the 8-hour show in 4 hours? That's impressive.
How did you do that?
Did you like fast forward? Like all the parts where they're not talking? I don't know how that works.
We're talking about the fact that one of our esteemed viewers is now in the chat room, and Time Lord confirmed. Basically stated that the show that they ended up watching is apparently supposed to be 8 hours long, but they watched it in 4, which means that they're bending the concept of time, or as like every single sci-fi movie it demonstrates. So this is what it's like to do a wormhole or a jump.
Oh gosh.
This is point A, this is point B, and then boom. Do you know how many fucking movies do this shit?
Mind blown. Wow.
Yeah.
Such anger. Wow. Jeez. It is scores!
Anyways,
just
so
don't forget to drink out of there.
Toy Story 4 confirmed. That's okay. That's a whole different thing. Anyways, look, man, it's in the.
Yep.
Didn't look like dividing
No
my
score.
0. Anyways,
How many zeros do you have?
how many do you need?
It depends.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
What are we dividing by?
I don't know, but I know a guy who knows a guy who's got some extra.
How many guys do you know?
Too many sets. Okay, so the hell are we talking about? We got completed your Netflix show. Anyways, so let's take this to something that's absolutely terrible, disgusting, and unfortunately hits way too fucking close to home.
Oh dear.
And that is that. Okay, first of all, the Super Bowl happened here in Atlanta, and the other thing is that during the Super Bowl, there was a major sting operation that went down.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
And unfortunately,
Wasn't one of the high-res people got like
one of
for sex trafficking or something?
He used to work for High Res.
Well, I hope he used to now.
No. He had left. He had previously left, and I don't know why they call him a prominent local gamer, but
Because he plays games that makes you prominent, dude.
yeah. Anyway, so he was arrested with a bunch of other people for underage sex trafficking. He showed up to a house and ta-da!
Yeah, not a good idea.
No.
I don't recommend doing sketchy things like underage things. Yeah, let's just stay away from that.
This gentleman who, let's see here, 32 years old of Alpharetta, and a 5-day sting aimed at men who travel from areas around Metro Atlanta with the intent of meeting a child for sex. Great, awesome. You are a dirtbag.
So he doesn't work for. Well, he doesn't now, obviously.
No. But he had already left High Res.
Gotcha.
I think for what do you call it? Greener pastures.
Well, he's gonna have certain kind of pastures now.
Hey now, woo! Yes. Whoops. I don't know what I just did. Hold on. I'm trying to pull. There we go.
You broke it. The Twitch.
Yes, formerly worked for High Res. And High Res, of course, is Paladins. It's Realm Royale. Smite. Global Agenda. Tribes Ascend.
Jeez.
And whatever that Paladins game that's on the mobile that I played like once and never played again, but I get like notifications every other day going, hey, champion!
Jetpack Heroes.
Oh, Jetpack Hero. Is it? No, it's not called Jetpack. Jetpack Fighter.
Is that still around?
Yeah. Anyways, anywho. Yes, he formerly worked at High Res, and apparently at that time he didn't have as purple of hair, because apparently the picture they have on the AJC, that's the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, has very purple hair. But anyways,
don't be a dude.
No. Don't be a fucked up, crazy, wackadoodle person.
Whacked up doodler.
Like, children are sacred, man. Don't do that shit. Apparently, though, he had in the past. He's one of those individuals who had gone unnamed until cocaine is a hell of a drug, eh?
He never looked like a cocaine addict.
No.
Oh, no.
He just had impulses that were unbecoming. There have been quite a few, as of late, stories surrounding YouTubers and streamers where they have been trying to get, elicit underage individuals into giving them explicit content.
Oh, nice.
To those douchebag dickheads,
Don't do it.
go die somewhere. Don't just go fuck yourself. I am. Okay, so Spartan0137 has noted that one of the other stories that we have listed on our Discord channel, which of course, if you want to join our Discord channel, either do the exclamation mark Discord if you're doing the live show. If not, we will get you the code.
We want you in the Discord.
Indeed. So yes, also revealed in the Discord was the fact that one of the voice actors who's a prominent voice in Ruby as well as I think it was Full Metal Alchemist.
Not Ruby.
I believe. Vic Mignog. I can't pronounce his name.
Mignogna.
Whatever. He has been terminated from Ruby because of sexual harassment claims against this person have basically been escalating for quite a while. So Rooster Teeth goes, haha, no.
Yep, just cut the ties with them. There you go.
Yeah, no. So ironically, in this article, they didn't actually list who he was in Ruby, but they did. Excuse me. In for Full Metal Alchemist. So I'm just going to pull up his IMDb profile. Oh, it's Crow.
Oh, Crow.
Son of a bitch.
Crow he's an interesting
He
character.
is like a cornerstone.
Yeah, Crow's Crow, man. Everybody loves Crow. Well, I don't like the guy behind Crow, but I like Crow in the anime.
Yeah. So the voice of Crow is now gone.
Voice simulation, man. It's 2019.
Well, there's always someone who can mimic it.
No!
Of course, the individual, this gentleman also did the voices for
Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir.
Robin Hood and Fate Extra Last Encore.
Oh, Robin Hood and Fate.
Let's see here. Where's the
He's done a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah. Oh no, he didn't. Is he really the? Shit, I just lost it. Hold on.
He was Edward in Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, yeah. So he was a cornerstone. Mother effer.
No, Spartan. He's not dying. I don't care about the voice actor. The character in the show.
Someone can mimic the voice, okay?
Charlie could do it. Have Charlie stand in.
If you let
I've heard him.
If you let me hear the voice long enough, I could probably pull it off.
There you go. Solve all your problems. Rooster Teeth, right here. Fill this man in.
Seriously. Give me a job, and I will do it.
Well.
Oh, really badly.
But very enthusiastically. Either way. Nope, don't say anything. I'm not saying it.
Actually, I think I'm already caught up. So.
Nope, I'm not. I'm far behind.
Okay, so speaking of Ruby, when I first found out about Ruby, it was through YouTube. Now, another show that I totally forgot about, but then found on YouTube just the other day.
Oh.
Let's see if I can pull it up here. Was something called. Damn it! It's called Automaton.
Yeah, Automacana or something.
Yeah.
I thought they took all their stuff offline or something.
Oh no,
I'm thinking of a different one. I don't know that one at all.
Automata is actually a web series that was created off a spin-off comic from Penny Arcade.
Huh.
And I have to say, it was good.
So did Penny Arcade actually produce it?
They basically gave like the universe and the story. They didn't produce it. They had a company called Dust who basically did it.
Gotcha.
Automata.
Sure, I did not know that. Never heard of it.
Just find it on YouTube. There's
Dude, the tubes.
It's good. It's good. It's live action. And of course, for me personally, the really cool thing was,
You kickstarted it?
no, I wish. No, sadly, this was like one of the very few things on Kickstarter at the time when I was in a huge Kickstarter like groove that I didn't actually kickstart.
So it was a Kickstarter at one time?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was on Kickstarter for a while. Or it ran its campaign,
Yeah.
actually. Let's find out.
To the Kickstarter.
But basically, the individual who ends up playing the automaton detective in the series, the gentleman behind the mask is someone who is very famous about being the actor behind the mask. And of course,
luchador?
it's Dave Jones. No. Is it Dave Jones? Son of a bitch.
Davy Jones's Locker?
No. You're going to... Oh, my God.
I thought you were doing Kickstarter.
Yeah, okay. My God.
Too many things,
not-
man.
Doug Jones. Jesus. See, I'm trying to talk and do two... I can't, it's one of these... Oh, fuck. Now I can do it. Anyways, so
Ooh.
Doug Jones.
What about cutting that notebook? That looks awesome.
Doug Jones, basically the gentleman who is who wears prosthetics for like every single fucking movie. He was Pan in Pan's Labyrinth. He was I'm trying to remember all his damn things. In Hellboy, he was Abe Sapien. In oh my gosh, he basically, if you need someone in a prosthetic, he is your guy.
Who's an arrow in the Flash?
Dude, he was in so much freaking stuff. It's not even funny. And it's the sad thing is he was actually the individual who was, he wasn't the voice of, but he was the Silver Surfer. In that series as well. So, okay, we were looking for...
I don't know anymore. Kickstarter, that show.
Automata. They might have actually knocked it off. I would assume it's probably way past its time, so...
I thought they usually stayed on there, like,
I know.
indefinitely.
Let's see film and video. Let's see if I can't do it there. Nope, not that one. There it is.
Two different automatas.
Let's see here.
Pledge $473,494.
$473,494 to make this project a thing.
That's a nice little.
Yeah, it was 2014. Man, that's
$500,000.
yeah. But it was having been okay. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I have not been able to keep up with webcomics for a couple of years, but
I haven't either.
I was huge into Penny Arcade. Of course, I went to PAX. I went to like 6 different PAX.
Well, think about it, like, a number of years ago, that was kind of like one of the original geeky, nerdy things on the internet as kind of a hub. And that's how they also kind of took advantage of that, right?
Oh yeah, Spartan. These are the prototype shirts. I've got the Alter Your Gaming Confusion. Zealeus, of course, has Keep Gaming in the Free
I'm
World.
excited you noticed that. Like, that's a good sign. That, like, you weren't here when we announced it.
Yes,
You're like, oh, yeah.
we our hookup is giving us a couple of prototypes, and then when if this is where we're going to go, this is where we're going to go, and then we could sell them.
And then we, too, can allow you to game in the free world via T-shirts. Or Alter Your Confusion. One of the two.
Or something else.
Yeah.
It's just one. This is two of the prototypes that we're looking at.
Nice.
So, anyways, that was awesome. That was an awesome show. Of course, I love Doug Jones. I've actually got a signed picture from Doug Jones to my wife. And that's because he was Billy from Hocus Pocus.
Never saw it.
How the hell have you never seen Hocus Pocus?
There's a lot of things I've probably never seen.
Seriously? You've never seen Hocus Pocus?
Why would I see Hocus Pocus?
Who has seen Hocus Pocus? Are you sure that you've never seen Hocus Pocus?
Pretty sure.
Oh my God, dude, that's like our youth, man. How did you?
I didn't have a youth. We know this, man. Yeah, see? You're causing Spartan to spam because you're so angry.
Why the hell? What did you do, Spartan? Oh.
He's seen it.
He has.
You have not seen it. Okay. See?
No, he has seen it.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I think it left off the knot.
How could you? I don't. Seriously, how the hell doing emotes the system doesn't like? How could? Oh my God. Hocus Pocus, 1993. Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker. A curious youngster moves to Salem where he struggles to fit in before awakening a trio of diabolical witches that were executed in the 17th century.
I think you're taking this a little bit too seriously, man.
Dude, do you know how many people basically have to watch this on Halloween before their Halloween is complete?
I was not one such person.
Oh my God.
That was never a thing for me.
Yeah.
My thing was to go home and open up my bag of candy and then start like separating it all and see what I got. That was my thing for Halloween.
Wow. Okay.
Candy.
See, look at this.
Watch movies. Candy. Watch movies.
Spartan 0137. My friends do it every year and drag me along to watch. I have it. I have it on Blu-ray.
What do you not have on Blu-ray?
A shit ton of stuff. Don't go there. I could show you my 400 DVDs of anime, and I could basically knock down every single one that I don't have. I can also give you a look at my over 200 movie DVDs and how many don't translate over to Blu-ray. If you really want to stick around and do it. Oh, and then the TV show DVDs that I don't have in Blu-ray.
That's unfortunate. You should get them all new in Blu-ray.
Dear God, no. Dear God, no.
Love and Prejudice? Nope.
No. Love and Prejudice. How about, what is it? Love
Conquers All?
No. Love, Prejudice, and Zombies. Is that what it is?
Is that a real thing?
I think
You're just making up, throwing up 3 words together and see what happens.
Oh my God, I can't spell.
J. Prejudice, right?
Prejudice. D-I-C-E. Zombies. Pride and not Love. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
It's a TV show.
No, it's not a TV show. It's a movie. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. Where the hell is the movie?
Is it the first? I don't know.
I own it. Do I own it? Fuck, I don't even remember. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. Yeah, that's the name of the movie.
Why do you own it?
Because I gave it as a gag gift for my wife.
Oh, okay.
Because she is a huge. Oh my God, who the hell wrote Pride and Prejudice? Now I'm completely blanking out on the damn thing.
That lady.
Yeah, that lady. That crazy ass lady.
Jane Wright or something?
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen, there you go.
Yeah, she's a huge fan of Jane Austen. So I bought her Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies and then some other like-minded thing. And she's like, you're stupid.
So because you bought for her, you now own it?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. That's how this works. I screw up by something that I think would be humorous, and then it ends up in, if Charlie ever wants to watch it, he can watch it because I'm not going to fucking.
So how do you use that to your advantage?
I can't. Because she'll see right through it. The theme, Pride and Prejudice, up her alley.
Okay.
But you add zombies, no go for her. But she knows it was an attempt for her.
What about
Yes, my wife is way too powerful.
What about Pride?
Just don't tell her.
Pride, Prejudice, and Boobies.
That is a porn. I'm sure there is.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point.
The Pride and Prejudice of D cups, or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but Anyways, I don't know why the hell we went down this track. Speaking of movies,
because we're talking about movies.
Yeah, let's talk about the fact that the amazingly enigmatic and no one knows what the hell he actually is, Tommy Wiseau, the mastermind or crazy person behind that movie that is so bad it's good and has such a huge cult following, The Room, is going to direct a big shark movie, and this, I shit you not, is going to be the title. Big Shark.
Why do I feel like this is like Sharknado with a bigger budget?
Think more of Snakes on a Plane.
So, sharks on a plane?
No. No, it's exactly what it sounds like. Snakes on a plane is snakes on a fucking plane. his movie, Big Shark, is going to be a big shark. That's it.
So Jaws.
No. Well, probably. I don't know. Shit, this dude is wackadoodle crazy.
See, Big Sharknado. We're onto something, man. Instead of having like...
Have you ever seen The Room?
No.
Don't, by the way, if you haven't.
Is it that bad?
It is terrible.
But is it... I thought it was that bad that it's good.
It is. No.
I actually want to see the Meg. I've heard it's better than you think it would be.
But it's also a letdown. If there's certain, like, if you came into the Meg with a certain mindset, you're going to be let down. It's a good movie in different ways.
So you need like an access of like it. So it started out with like no expectation, so it's good, right?
Yeah.
And now the expectation's up here, but the movie's actually like at that level, so now it's bad because it doesn't meet those higher expectations that we now have because it exceeded everybody else's expectations.
So Tommy Wiseau's movie, The Room, was so tragically, awfully, and I guess humorously bad that it spawned a movie that's basically a mockumentary of it called The Disaster Artist. And now, of course, Tommy... Cult? Yes, cult.
We're in a cult
It's got
now?
a fucking cult. No, it's got a cult following.
The cult of Alta Confusion?
No, the cult of The Room. People literally will walk into the damn viewing. It's worse. See, I've never been to the Rocky Picture Horror Show gathering. I've never been to the Room gathering as well. But it's one of those movies they show every single year, and they just have this huge following.
Sounds odd.
Yeah, and like for Rocky
Horror Picture Show.
There it is. People dress up, and of course they dance the time warp, and they throw shit at the stage. Not actual shit, like food and whatnot.
Which could turn into shit.
I guess. Well, yeah, if it goes through your digestive tract, but that's another story. The Room,
dogs.
you got a bunch of people who dress up in like tuxedos and are haphazardly throwing footballs, and then screaming. I can't remember what the fucking line is, but they keep screaming this stupid line over and over and over again. Anyways.
Never. I don't know anything about that.
Okay, look, you want to save yourself a lot of fucking trouble, just go to Screen Junkies Honest Trailers for The Room, and you'll get the whole fucking layout and go, oh my god, I can't believe people would actually watch this shit.
Isn't Screen Junkies great for a lot, though?
Oh god, yes.
Just saying.
Oh god, yes. Anyways.
I just learned there is a Honest Trailers, but for video games. I didn't know this existed.
Yes. Sort of. They're not as on top of things as...
No, it's not like... but they also do a lot of retro stuff, like GoldenEye 64, the Nintendo 64. Like, it's not as good as Honest Trailers, to be honest.
No, because it's not up to date. It's not as aggressive.
Yeah, but it's entertaining. You get a little chuckle nostalgia. Mm-hmm. So I enjoyed it. Like, I watched some of them, like, oh yeah, GoldenEye, I watched that. Of course, they made like the Odd Job Jab and other things like that. And,
no one can play as Odd Job.
Except for, damn it, Jeff, stop playing Odd Job.
Which is ironic because the guys behind GoldenEye, they left after that. They left Rare and formed, I can't remember what the name of the studio is, but they basically created a franchise called, son of a bitch, Time Splitters. And so
Time Splitters is good.
Their version of Odd Job was the fucking monkey. Was literally, the monkey was at most characters' like waistline.
Yep. I remember when I would come visit you in Winthrop,
Yeah.
you go up to class, and I just sit there playing Time Splitters on the PS2.
Yep, I had 1, 2, and 3. One was okay. 2 was, I think, was the best because the level designer was like on par. You could really do some.
Is that the
crazy
one
shit.
where we can? Yeah, where we create like our own maps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I also like their co-op mode too.
Yes.
Because you can play co-op and like do crazy things with the enemies. You can have like thousands of people attacking you and like do all the like that was a really fun game to play. I like that one.
It was great. And there, of course, there's always that rumor that comes around every once in a blue moon saying, yeah, Time Splitter 4. Someone's thinking about it somewhere. But I'm not holding
But it's going to be Time Splitters, Battle Royale.
Probably, at this point, yeah, sure. I mean, they basically had the crazy-ass roster to do it. Just like I'm surprised no one's done a GoldenEye Battle Royale. They have the roster.
It's never going to be as good as the original.
Everyone is Odd Job. I'm just kidding. No, but
that's the unlocked cheat mode. With
golden guns. Everyone's got golden guns. Okay, but speaking of movies, there has been a rumor that's been put out there, and I pray that this is a rumor and it's someone's terrible attempt at a joke. And there is a rumor that's been circulating that basically says that Robert Pattinson, whatever the fuck his name is, Mr. Shiny Diamond Skin Vampire Boy, might be the next Batman.
Well, here's the problem with this. I haven't seen any of the movies he's in, so I don't really have an opinion either way. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's actually a good actor, and he's just been in the Twilight series.
No.
I don't know. I don't have an opinion of him because I've never actually seen him in the television medium. So
It's not television, it's movies.
when I say television, I mean like on my television I'm watching, not like on a TV show.
You don't have to watch movies on a television. You can watch it on a big screen.
Stop splitting hairs, damn it! Good Lord. It's tempting. It's tempting. So I've never
I'll
seen...
take anal bum covers for 200.
So no, I have never seen him on TV. So I don't really have an opinion of him. So I know he's in a terrible movie. Whatever, I don't really care because maybe he's better than Ben Affleck because I freaking hate Ben Affleck as a movie.
Yeah.
Like I just really dislike Ben Affleck. I think he's a terrible actor.
Yes. When he's not smoking pot with Matt Damon, he's terrible.
Touche. Maybe that's his problem. He didn't smoke enough pot during Batman.
Well, apparently he stopped after Good Will Hunting.
Well, there you go. He was good, and I'll give you that. That and Good Will Hunting. Although Good Will Hunting may be a case for everybody else brought his level up also and cover up for some of his shortcomings. I don't know, but yeah, he's just not an actor to me. He's just terrible. Everything about it.
Well, actually, from my understanding, it was really Matt Damon who did the entire thing. Ben was just stoned off his ass. Who was like, "Put my name on it." That's the rumor.
I could believe that. But
anyways, so yes, look, sure. The problem is, as soon as I think of Robert Pattinson, I immediately think like teen angst, like I don't know, way too emo, depressed. I love, but I hate.
So he hit right into the DC movie universe right about. Actually,
no.
Well, no, DC universe is actually starting to get past that a little bit.
Pull up a current picture, see how he looks now. Okay, hold on a sec.
You know, if you think about Aquaman and Wonder Woman, Justice League aside, DC's getting a little bit past the whole, like, I'm emo and I must hate my life stage of life. Oh, I could kind of see it. I'm not saying I'm a fan of it, but I could kind of see it. No, I mean, obviously not that picture. Good Lord.
No,
yeah.
I'm sorry, but for and
is this gonna be a crossover now? Is that what we're going for? Good Lord.
Hold on, I've got to put this on so that I can pop the picture on and pop it off.
Do you have to? Like,
yes.
It's just gonna give me nightmares. Like, I worry about my mental health after seeing this picture live.
I'm sorry, but forever, this to me will always be, oh son of a bitch, Robert Pattinson.
Thank you for
boom
illuminating
that guy right there.
True being.
I'm so sad and glamorous because I glitter in the sun and I love girls, especially this one girl who does everything to me. Oh my God.
Yeah, you know more about Twilight than I
hate
do.
werewolves, but I don't hate werewolves because my werewolf friend is about to consummate his love to my unborn child.
I'm really confused.
You should be, but that's actually one of the storylines.
Yeah. Nope, never seen it. Read it. Don't care to. But obviously somebody here has.
No, I have not. I have not. My wife, on the other hand, has read the damn series like, I don't know, bajillion, 97 trillion times.
No, no. I'm good staying on the other side of Twilight.
There is no other side. You are either Team Jacob or Team whatever his fucking face was.
What about Team, like, Burn Them All? I mean, they're
Team
vampires.
Eric? No, it's not Eric.
Can't you just burn them all?
What the fuck was his name?
Throw some garlic on them? Give some steaks?
Derek. No.
Go hire Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Buffy would have had a fucking field day. I'm just saying.
Like, that would have been a great start to the show. Like, a minute in, you see Buffy just come and just, stake them all and cut. Everybody would have cheered. I would have cheered if that happened. But I guess that wasn't going to happen, unfortunately. Oh, dear. Charlie's looking for stuff again. I'm worrying.
Edward. That's right. His name is fucking Edward. Jacob versus Edward.
It sounds like a love story for the 80s.
Yes, it's between a vampire, a regular chick who's in love with the vampire, and a werewolf who's in love with the chick but finds out that he's not actually in love with the chick. He's in love with the fact that that chick's going to have a baby girl that he's going to mate with.
Oh, sweet. You just spoiled my Twilight experience.
No, I just saved you
from
having to suffer through a Twilight experience.
I was about to go home and call the
No, you
work
didn't.
sick and
No, you weren't.
binge the shit out of it on. I don't even know where I could watch
Yes,
it.
imprinting. Spartan, now, unfortunately, I know that you know too much.
All of you know too much about this. It really disturbs me. I worry about everything.
I concur. Ex-wife. Bravo. Okay, so the final topic that I really want to touch on is the fact that Pennsylvania has proposed a video game tax that would be enforced on any purchase of a mature or adult-only game.
Oh, nice.
Now, of course, the Supreme Court and a bunch of other legal people are going, that's you cannot do.
It's already been pretty much established that's a violation of the Constitution.
Yes, but that doesn't mean, of course, it's one of those things where until someone makes a big enough stink about it, they're going to try to get some extra money out of it.
Well, of course, they want to fill their coffers while they can, and then by the time it's been struck down, they're out of office, so they'll still reap the benefits. That's the way it usually goes.
It took for fucking ever for Amazon to actually get state taxed on their purchases. But that made sense. However, to put an additional tax on a readily available, adult only, you're not going to be able to find. But mature titles you can find in most stores, that just is wackadoodle crazy shit.
Oh yeah, it's additional tax that basically violates the First Amendment. It's been very well established.
It'd literally be as crazy as this sounds. If you were to buy a Gatorade in Atlanta, you would have to have a non-Coca-Cola product tax.
What about a Pepsi tax?
Oh, Jesus. Dude.
Well, I could go for that.
Within the state of Georgia, you have to pay additional taxes upon any non-Coca-Cola product, but double the tax if it's a Pepsi product.
I'm okay with this. I could go. I'm willing to bend my morals for the sake of my soda addiction.
Mm-hmm.
I could deal with this.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I could do that.
I don't know. It's kind of like you always have, yeah.
The problem is Mountain Dew is Pepsi.
But do the lawmakers know that?
Well, yeah, because it's like Taco Bell is Pepsi. KFC is Pepsi.
I don't guess. I mean, I know it is, but I don't think it's Mountain Dew as being Pepsi. So I think you do like the Pepsi Cola, but you keep the Mountain
Oh God,
Dew
now you
Cola
get really
separate.
too fucking like RC Cola, but not like the Thunder Mountain
See,
or the
you're speaking my language. You know
Jesus
exactly
God.
where I'm going with this.
Coke Zero, but Mountain Dew and Pepsi Zero are also okay. So I learned a fun fact about Coke Zero and Diet Coke and all that shit. It is super duper worse for you than Coke because of the artificial shit that you trick your brain with. It makes your body need more sugar.
I mean,
as a
it's
result.
all relative. You're already technically drinking super duper bad shit by drinking Coke in the first place.
Right, but the
So
problem
now
is,
you're like splitting hairs as far as the badness level.
No. You drink the Coke and you're getting the sugar. But when you drink like the Diet or the Zero, you get this like phony fake sugar that your body's like, excuse me, I need the real shit. So you've got you're more likely to indulge in something that's high sugar after a diet product.
I would actually like to see the scientific study to this.
Oh my God. To ask my mom. She kept sending that shit to me.
Yeah,
It's like, you need to stop drinking those Diet Mountain Dews. They're doing more harm to you than your regular Mountain Dews.
It reminds me
stop
of
drinking your Mountain Dews on top of that.
It reminds me of like an old wives' tale of like something that just sounds
Thank you.
smart.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, true, but everything in moderation makes a difference too.
But right. But the thing is, when the people who are, no offense to anyone out there, but the vast majority of people who
Isn't that a good thing,
probably
Spartan?
are pounding like the Coke Zeros and the Diet Cokes are those who don't drink in moderation.
So they're drinking less in moderation because it forces you to not drink in moderation?
No. When you're like, if I'm pounding like a shit ton of Mountain Dews and like, oh God, it's so bad for me. So I go to the Diet Mountain Dew, but I continue to pound it just like I did the regular Mountain Dew, your body is going to look to compensate for the sugar that your brain thought was there but isn't really there.
That's how I feel when I get to work. I haven't had a beer to start the day. I'm like, man, I gotta
That's
compensate.
alcohol. That's a totally different thing.
I gotta compensate for how I start my weekend mornings, and then I get to Monday
You
morning.
wake up with alcohol?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know me, I'm such a lightweight, that would not work.
I know. You probably like sniff like a whiskey bottle, go, hey, yeah, all right.
But that's a good thing to drink a lot of water after you drink your Diet Coke.
But that's the thing, though. Not very many people do that.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes, you can you could compensate with water. That helps like alleviate the problem because you're basically pushing shit out of your system and also hydrating yourself in a very beneficial way.
Well, probably like the point where this becomes an issue, like drinking like 3 to 4 of these is probably not good no matter what you're drinking, right?
If you're drinking a 12-pack every single day.
That's not good.
Yes. Okay, so let's do some, of course, we always have to do our housekeeping items. So, ladies and gentlemen, to help you keep up with everything and anything Altered Confusion related, we have many different flavors of social media that you, my friends, can definitely join in on. One of them, of course, is the very popular platform, Facebook. And in order to do that, you go to
Facebook.com/AlterConfusion.
Now, of course, if you're looking for the videos that we'll be posting for your viewing pleasure, of course, not the live stream, but the actual videos of this as well as other stuff, all you got to do is go to
www.youtube.com/AlterConfusionLLC.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, if you're trying to catch the live show, which of course happens every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and we do also do gaming streaming on Tuesdays and Sundays from 8 p.m. Eastern Time to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, all you got to do is go to twitch.tv/AlterConfusion. Now, if you want to get really crazy, you can go to our website, which of course is www.alterconfusion.com, or as Zealeus does it,
Go to the Google and type in AlterConfusion.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the oldest and truest way to do the social media piece of Alter Confusion is to go to Twitter.
To the Twitter at AlterConfusio. But dude, where's the N?
The N would break the internet.
Oh my.
Also, there was a character limit back in the day when we selected the name, but that's besides the point. So, we'd also like to make you aware of something called Patreon. Patreon is basically a service that allows for you, the fans, the supporters, the patrons, if you were, to help support us in a monthly donation. You can put any type of level that you feel comfortable with, from $1 up, and it's like I said, it gets deducted from your card or bank or whatever at the end of every single month. All that money goes straight to Alter Confusion. That helps pay for our conventions. The next convention we're going to is MomoCon, and I can already tell you that the base cost for us being there is going to be $167. That's for electricity only. The way that our Patreon
What if I
is
bring
going,
an electric generator?
they would kick you in the balls.
Just put it there and like turn it on, just act
Yeah,
like it's
no.
totally normal.
Nope.
Yeah, it's actually might not be as loud as the concert next to us too.
No.
You can play it that way.
No. If you were to actually look, because I know the actual Patreon numbers, we will be able to
It's
MomoCon is end of
Memorial
May.
Day. Memorial Day weekend.
Currently, we are on track to get at least half. We'll be able to raise half the funds for the electricity. But that none of that money is going to affect for Chattacon, which is currently completely on me, and I think that cost $400. I think. So I mean, look, I'm not going to like, oh, woe is me. I've been doing this for fucking 12 years now, Alter Confusion. But you know, as the world turns and as you know, I grow older, I have children, I have a mortgage, I have a wife, I have a car, and I'm trying to keep doing all this amazing Alter Confusion stuff. Finances become a little tighter. Hello. Of course, if you're not looking to do a monthly donation, you can do a one-time donation if you're looking at a financial, monetary type of thing. And all you got to do is click on the Donate Now button, which if you're watching this live on twitch.tv/alterconfusion, you can click that button and it is a one-time donation, goes through PayPal. Or you can go to our website. Once again, you can go and type in that URL bar, if you know what that is, and say alteredconfusion.com, or you could do the Zealeus way.
You just type in Alter Confusion
in Google, and then hit the Donate Now button. Now, of course, I know that not everyone out there is able to do a financial donation, but that's okay. There's a shit ton of other ways that you can support Alter Confusion. One of the best ways is to help spread the good word about Alter Confusion. You see a post you like, you see a tweet you like or favorite something that you see us put out there. Not only, I mean, we appreciate it a shit ton that you like it and you love it and all that stuff. But if you could, it would mean the world to us if you would share that, retweet it, or hell, create your own, your own kind of social spin on our awesomeness. Hopefully you see it as awesomeness. Of course you do. Duh. Now, of course, if you are looking to do something more in the realm of maybe sending us stuff that we can showcase on our show, you can always send anything and everything to our P.O. Box, which is the following. That is 1551 Dunwoody, that's DUNWOODY, Village Parkway, number, this is very important, number 88276, Dunwoody, Georgia, 30338. And that, my friends, is the best way to do it. Spartan0137, can I mention you in my videos? No. No. And Zealeus is going to bullshit you here in a second. We are very, I mean, Alter Confusion, we're the reason why I continue to do Alter Confusion is I want to be able to support the independent creators out there. So, you know, if I'm doing, right now I'm almost done with the Mythica Gaming interview. One of the games that they're showing off, or one of the games they were showing is The Legend of Draxia. I'm almost done with that interview and I'll post it. It's, you know, I do all this shit to, not shit. I take pleasure in
shit.
I take pleasure in doing these interviews and then trying to render them and edit them and throw them online so I can give them a little bit of love, and hopefully they reciprocate by going, hey, look at this cool interview that was done by Alter Confusion. So basically, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. I mean, that's really how the world turns. So yes, if you want to talk about Alter Confusion, by all means, please talk about Alter Confusion.
Preferably in a good way.
Talk about Alter Confusion. You know, it would be amazing if it's a good way. If you've got problems, then, you know, you can either, you know, have your viewers, you know, come, I guess, smite us.
After us with their pitchforks?
Or, you know, or you can just hit us up on any of the social media means and we can have a wonderful conversation. But anyways, fuck. Oh, so, but anyways, so I know that there's actually people out there who, I gave you the P.O. box. There are actually people out there who want to send stuff that Alter Confusion needs, They don't want to do like a monetary donation, but they want to basically pay for a specific thing. One of these days, I'm actually going to figure out how the freak to put something together. Because I'm going to be totally honest with you. I have a shit ton of like nerdy stuff, and I know just enough to be dangerous with it, but I don't know enough to actually like
an Amazon wish list?
No, I could do like an Amazon wish list, but the fact of the matter is, like, I have for at the time a pretty dang good video card. Now, of course, I don't know. To be totally honest with you, my video card does cool stuff. I don't know the ins and outs of it.
It does the pixel things.
It does the pixel things. You know, so if I don't know if I would be able to upgrade that. I mean, if someone were to, you know, look at trying to get an Ultra Fusion, a better graphics card to help with rendering the videos, because the GPU gets tapped the fuck out. You know, I don't, with like the motherboard, the chipset, and all that
it's
shit.
All compatible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't know. I mean, I can give you my statistics and go from there, but, you know, I mean, here's case in point right here. Whoops, there you go, in the picture. This right here is the audio mixer that an individual, that one of our fans gave to us because our previous one literally started smoking. Like in the middle of the show, it just like smoke started billowing out of the back.
It was a nice full smell.
And my immediate reaction is, throw it in the fridge, which actually worked out for the best. I don't know.
It didn't catch on fire.
No, it did not.
Explode.
No, but when we took it out of the, when I actually broke it apart, the damn transistor was just like.
Well, you see, like a lot, especially like like TVs. That's a really big issue with TVs. You know, you buy like a $2,000 TV, be able to get like 8-cent capacitors and transistors.
Well, yeah.
It's like
you got to cut a corner somewhere.
$2,000. You're going to spend an extra like $1 on actual true stuff like transistors, and like that's when you choose to cut the corners. And the part that's actually going to affect the longevity. That's the part that drives nuts.
Who's nuts? You're nuts? My nuts?
Let's not go there.
Okay. So anyways, just for those who want to know my computer statistics, my processor is an Intel Core i5 4670. I have 16 gigs of RAM.
Ooh, 16.
And then, of course, my my display is, of course, I hit the wrong damn button.
Advanced,
there it is a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 7070.
It's a little bit on the older side.
Well, yeah, it's like at least 4 years old, if not. Is it a Gen 4 processor? See, I don't know. I mean, I'm just happy that this time I actually did a little bit of extra research when I built this fucking machine.
770 is what he said.
Yeah, 7070. Because the first time I was like, oh, I'll get this and I'll get this and I'll get this, and I Frankenstein the shit out of it. And then literally I had to keep pulling random cards off of the motherboard in order for it to fucking work. Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, there you go. See, but I work at IT, but we're all Macs. So like about once every 2 to 3 years, I'll like relearn like the Windows PC side of things to upgrade my computer, because I build my own computers also. I'm like, okay, now I have to research what processor and graphics card and shit. But since I upgraded all that about a year ago, like I have no idea anymore.
See, here's the thing though. I technically am in IT, however, my functionality within that environment is accessibility and compliance with government standards revolving around the Americans with Disability Act, Section 508. So, you know, if the device is able to handle an individual who is blind or deaf or has some kind of like impairment, then yeah, okay. I don't, you know.
Graphics cards don't fall under that purview too much?
No.
Not regularly, at least.
Well, that's a very good question. I would assume that there'd probably be a back office thing. Well, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I can't give you a yay or nay with that one. I don't know which way it would go. Let's just say if you had a 3D printer,
Which I do.
that shit would have to be tested 5 ways a Sunday.
Yeah, we use 3D printers. They're fun.
Yeah, but can an individual in a wheelchair access it? Can an individual who doesn't have strength dexterity be able to operate the
Well, I
thing?
can tell you, we got tons of them at Georgia Tech.
What? 3D printers?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to go talk about that.
No, I tell you, like, there's tons of them.
No, I know. Not all of them are compliant. Anywho, but yes, if you're looking to help out Alter Confusion and maybe like equipment wise, I mean, you know, as much as I would love to be able to give you, like this wish list of this would be awesome, this would be awesome, that would be awesome. I would be scared shitless to tell you, get me this, and then it not work at all. But if you really want to help upgrade something of Alter Confusion's, you can, you could help us with the camcorder,
Yes.
which, fuck, I don't even know how old that thing is.
It's ancient.
10 years?
It is ancient.
It's like a Canon.
I don't know what it is. It's old and it's red and it kind of works. Yeah. Oh, by the way, what a lot of schools do, I don't know if Georgia Tech does, but it's particularly in the university level, is I can send my 3D print file to basically the student group. Basically do it for volunteer, or they have to do it part of their classes, and they do all the 3D prints. So that I roll in, and I can like, boop, thank you for printing that out for me, brother. I don't know if Tech does that. I know there's quite a few schools who do it that way.
Yeah, I'm trying desperately to keep my work brain off, because I have to just mentioning that there's like a shit ton of scenarios that have to. Anyways, let's get back to just closing this thing down, okay, guys?
All right, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I would love to say that we shall see you next Thursday. But I'm being dead honest with you. I want to live to see, you know, years in the future. So we're not going to have a show next Thursday.
Wait, what's next Thursday?
Valentine's Day.
Why aren't we having a show next Thursday?
Because it's Valentine's Day.
You mean National Singles Awareness Day?
Yeah, you go. I'll fund you the first round of drinks, just yours. You choose the bar, and I'll show up, and I'll pay for your first round. And if you can find a hot chick, then I'll pay for yours and her first round.
Fair enough.
And then off you go, and then my wife and I.
Wait, I know the most romantic thing possible.
No.
She shaves your goatee on the show.
No.
Think about it.
We contemplated that, but
You're romantic.
true. We contemplated that.
Honey, this is all for you.
However, my friend, as much as romantic as that seems, she'd rather have me all to herself on that day.
She can have your beard all to herself.
Sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, as of right now, we're going to be taking 1 week off because of Valentine's Day. Of course, it's also happy birthday. It will be a birthday party for Alex, the wonderful individual behind these amazing T-shirts. Ironically, she was born on Valentine's Day. But ladies and gentlemen, I do want to thank everyone for tuning into the Alter Confusion Thursday Night Hangout. For myself, Charlie, and Zealeus, it's been a pleasure giving you everything coming out of our heads, our mouths, and of course, our hearts. Will be back very, very soon for another Thursday Night Hangout. Of course, check out all the social media feeds to get the latest and greatest. But at the bare minimum, you could tune in on Sundays and Tuesday for the live stream of gaming. I've been playing a shit ton of Warhammer. And if you tuned in this past Tuesday, then you heard some very creative words used while I was playing Warframe. I said Warhammer again, didn't I?
Yes, I was like,
Warframe. Warframe. But I did play a shit ton of Dead Cell beforehand, because Warframe's huge update on the Switch literally like broke the damn thing.
In a good or bad way?
Like, if you try to load the program and have the system try to pull the download, it was going at 12 bits.
That's slow.
Yeah.
Or so I hear.
Yeah, so you had to do like this roundabout way, but it still took 2 hours, so I ended up playing Dead Cells while it downloaded.
Right on.
Anyways, so Tuesdays, Sundays, streaming, and of course...
what if you celebrate Valentine's Day on like Tuesday? Do you think it'd be much more affordable? Wouldn't be as crazy?
It has to be on the 14th.
Okay.
12 bits.
But,
$1.
by the way, this is why I'm still single and he's not. Probably.
Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you in the near future.
Remember, kids, keep on gaming in the free world.
Amen to that, brother.